Welcome back to the channel. What I have for you today is the autumn storm season getting ready to launch here. Imminent. Dog wants me to play with this. This is kind of shaped like him, this banana dog, even though he's a sort of a wiener dog. Hopefully he leaves me alone so I can make this video. And here it is, guys, the autumn storm season. We get a Volkswagen SP2 from 1976. Easy, boy. Not an amazing car for me, personally. But we already have one. I don't know if it's modified. We'll cover that tomorrow once we win this one. We'll take it for a baseline test drive and then either drive the one I have that's modified or modify that one at that time. Of course, if you get 40 points, you can get a backstage pass, get some other cool cars. Today's weekly challenge, Spirit of Performance Chapter 1, where it all began. Own and drive the 2002 Koenigsegg CC8S. With only 6 ever built, it was the first official production car by this now legendary Swedish car manufacturer. I think his name's Christian, right? Christian von Koenigsegg or something like that. Yeah, I think the company's just like that guy. He has some crazy ideas. Like the newest thing he had was a transmission that doesn't have or require a flywheel or a torque converter. It's got like hydraulic clutches. I don't know. Crazy stuff. Coffee and Donuts is today's daily. Earn an ultimate burnout skill at the Horizon Cars and Coffee Shop at the western end of the highway. Very easy. Just get yourself in that location. Ultimate burnout. Let's go to the shop here. We get a Koenigsegg Regera on sale for 550 Forzathon points if you have it. I almost have 50,000. That's pretty cool. You can get a backstage pass. This is a much easier way to get one than trying to earn 40 points, but not as fun. You can get a Donut Media black hoodie and the white top, or a 918 Spider from Porsche and some spins. Very cool shop this week, I gotta say. The trial, a matcha made in heaven. We got the play on the coffee stand again. We're gonna get that Nissan GTR up front, but we're gonna be Nissan and Datsun B700. That'll be fun. I hate that we have so many trials that are so low in the performance index, but I don't know. I'll take it. For Sunday's Event Lab Showdown, we're going to have BP17, Mr. X74, and Edelman all competing for the top spot. Saturday, the PR Stunt Speed Run, we're going to have the Nissan Pulsar Edition, which we've already played through Cars and Coffee. We're playing through it again, but I think it was fun. We're going to have fun. This dog is not leaving me alone. All right. Oh. Dang, Jake. First up, Danger Sign Valley. Then we have Speed Zone Cordillera. And then a Speed Trap at the Levee. Okay, we can do that. You got some seasonal championships, if that's what you're into. The Treasure Hunt and Photo Challenge, we'll get to in just a second. We have a ton of monthly rivals. If you guys want to tackle those, you get 4 points from each one, but they're only applied 1 point to each season, which is very weird, kind of wild stuff. And then, of course, you have the expansions. Let's get into it here with our weekly challenge car, the Koenigsegg CC8S. Here are the
good news is you like driving in storms, right?
The weeklies. I forgot since I haven't been here for changeover for a while. This only happens if you are live when they go, and this is 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are here at Horizon Cars and Coffee, and I'm already in a car. I don't know if I can do a burnout, though. Let's just do some donuts, see if that translates. Burnout. Great. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Ultimate. Coffee and donuts. Complete. There you go. Nice. Now, we need to get that Koenigsegg, like I said, down to the K's we go. And all the way over the CC8S. So we've got a lot of other ones, but this is the one we need. I only have one, and I have driven it, but doesn't look like I've modified it. Usually these, you don't need to. They're pretty wild. Here we go. Where it all began, complete. Chapter 2, Record Breaker. When the text gets small, you know you're in for a long one. Okay. The 2002 Koenigsegg CC8S's engine is based on a 4.6-liter Ford mod motor supercharged V8. So I'm guessing at the time, right at that time, that was the Terminator. This car has a Terminator engine. Holy crap. And the Cobra, you know what I mean? Wow. Re-engineered to produce an impressive 655 brake horsepower. Re-engineered? I mean, can't you just get that with like a smaller pulley? And anyway, it landed the award of most powerful engine at its launch. Take it out for a high-speed run by maintaining a speed of 200 miles per hour or above for 10 seconds. So let's go this way. I'm going to get rid of this thing I marked for no reason. There we go. 200 miles per hour for 10 seconds. Should be easy. This thing is geared very long. I never knew this car, even though I've played through this before, I didn't remember that this is a Ford. Holy crap. What's that tell you? When Koenigsegg says, let me have that engine. That engine is so good. Doesn't sound like a Ford still. So we're not even above 200 yet. Maybe we'll click over to 6th gear. As I say that, we go over. Yes, there we go. This is what we needed. Now, ooh, how was that 10 seconds? Anyway, moving on to Chapter 3, Doors to a Door. Not only was the 2002 Koenigsegg CC8S powerful, but it also came with an abundance of unique features, a highlight in particular being the amazing dihedral synchro helix actuation doors. What? Go flaunt these awesome additions as you earn a show-off skill in any race. Man. I'm confused. Is show-off skill drifting while passing? Yes, Siri has perused the internet and confirmed that a show-off skill is when you pass someone while drifting. Road race. Okay. Let's try the Sierra Verde Sprint. I usually go to the Reservorio. I usually go there, but I don't feel there's enough of a place at the beginning of the race to pass while drifting. So we're going to try this one. Look for the yellow skill to pop up above, kind of in a little banner. We need something that says show off skill. I believe after that we can exit. So I hope we earn this early. That would be great. Look at that. Wow. Ooh, you know what I should do? Horizon promo. Let's see if we can get it. These might be some rare cars. I don't usually race with this kind of a group. You know what I mean? Turning around, raising up, quick shot. No new cars. Amazing. We get a sneak peek at what the photo challenge is. Oh, we got an Agera from 2011. That's awesome. Anything else? No new cars. Well, let's get back to racing then. We need a show-off skill. So, passing while drifting is kind of crazy. This may take you a couple tries. You may even have to turn the difficulty down. I think I've tried to do that before. Because then you can just kind of skate around them as they go slowly along the track. Because how are you supposed to drift this thing and pass someone? That's frustrating. But we'll try and figure it out. And of course we get our... That would have been a great opportunity. We get our skill and combo wiped out. I'm going to be quiet because this might take me a while. So I'll give myself some room to edit. Trying to watch the skills while I race. No show off that whole time. You kind of have to gear up for it. Hit the wall, so no skill. Nice. 60% of the way complete. Oh, shit. Okay. This might be good. Let's try this. So the hard thing is going to be passing while doing this, but we might be able to kind of hit them in there. Oh, none of them took a line. That would help me. All right, we're going to restart. Let's try it again from the beginning. Let's actually let these guys go. So at least have more of a chance to pass someone while drifting. So this first corner up here is a doozy. If we can get a nice line here. Yeah, not going to happen. How are you supposed to pass them while you're drifting? How about getting past while I'm drifting? That'd be cool. This is kind of wild. Where do you do it? Where's the room? We are at S1 846. How are we going to muster up any kind of performance to pass these people? Like I said, really, truly, you could lower the difficulty here and get this done quite easy, but I'm trying to do it at my highly skilled. Maybe if we can get on the inside. Drift. Great drift, but no pass. Okay, let's just try it. We're gonna send it. How is that not a pass? That's just crazy. Maybe if you make contact. it gets mad about it. I don't know. Oh, drift and ultimate pass, show off skill. Oh, the Forza gods smiled from above. That was crazy. Just a random drivatar, just taking a smoke break. I don't know. What was that? That was hilarious. So just in whatever, good sportsmanship, I don't know. I'm gonna finish this race here. We've already restarted once and we're almost to the end. Why not? It's so funny. This car, you know, I should like it on paper. Ford engine, Koenigsegg, only 6 made, very rare, but it's just kind of not that cool. I'm sure for 2002, you think of every racing game that came out since then, if they'd have had this car, some of them did probably, but I'm sure this was a very cool addition. But give me a Yesko any day, you know? See if we can get past these people here. Nope, we were on one, but not enough of one to pass them. Anyway. There you go. We got 10th because we're playing around in the back. We're trying to pass people. We did. We passed 2. One of them being a show-off skill. So let's cross our fingers and hope. Oh, the worst you can get other than socks. Let's cross our fingers here and hope that we get the Chapter 3 notification as we do some donuts. Come on. You know we did it. All right, let's look. Chapter 4, there it is, Rocket Cat. What? Another innovation introduced with the 2002 Koenigsegg CC8S was the Rocket Cat principle, a simple but clever exhaust setup that increased power output nearly 100 horsepower. What? Take a photo of it at the Horizon Cars and Coffee Shop located at the western end of the highway to capture this true engineering marvel. I really feel like I did not do this weekly challenge. I do not remember it. I don't know why. These all seem foreign to me. And we did it just last year. So it should be fresh. Fresh in my mind, but 'tis not. There we go. Airborne. Let's inspect this exhaust here. Rocket Cat. Is that the exhaust? Is this the exhaust? I'm saying this is. So let's take a picture. No new cars in shot. And there it is. Spirit of performance complete. So we have the weekly, we have the daily. Let's move on to the treasure hunt. Doing what it takes. You see the Rimac. Oh, I'm sorry. The Remots. You see the Remots Nevera. The clue is a runway strip is what you'll need with jungle all around. Of course, we know that. Aerodromo. Go hit 200 miles in speed with cars that make no sound. Awesome. So Remots. Let's do a different one. Let's not use the Nevera. Actually, I wonder if you could just use any electric in the game. Let's try that. First off, Automobili Pininfarina. I'm going to use my cool art liveried one here. Shout out to Jason for the art logo. It's pretty cool. I just slapped it on there. We need to go to the Aerodromo and go 200, which is going to be very easy. I think I've outfitted this one with drift tires and drift suspension because it's kind of a really good drift car. Now, this does make some sound, but not, you know, internal combustion engine sounds. You guys want to know a fun fact I learned? Here, I'm drifting, but I need to just go 200. I was looking at Ford Performance's website last night. They have all these engines on there, all these Create engines, everything from EcoBoost up to non-boosted V6s, and then you have all the pushrod V8 engines. And then you even have the modern Coyotes and Godzillas, stuff like that. I think this seems like a little bit of a deal. You guys know the Raptor R that we have in the game? There is a... Hello, Jake. Oh, he's got his ball. He brought me the ball. Why can't you guys see him? That's weird. But anyway, it is only $32,000. Now, that seems like a lot, but do you guys know what the Raptor R trucks are going for now? And this is a brand spanking new, where's it at? Engine. Is it over here? Is it past? Yes, That is a treasure hunt location there. 300 Forzathon points. You can go right to the shop, get you some. Oh, we don't have anything for this car. I do like this car. I'm going to unlock these. 87. There we go. Back to 600 available skill points. One of my favorite cars for real. I know it's like an expansion car, but but it's really good. It's just so smooth. And look, we were able to do it just with any electric. So you could have done it with the Mach-E. You could have done it with the Remots. You could have done it with the Jaguar I-Pace, the Urban Rebel from Cupra, all those things. But anyway, I thought that was crazy. It's like 700 some horsepower. It's a 5.2 liter V8 with a supercharger. I don't know. It seems like a deal. If you could get your hands on that kind of money, you know, wow. Anyway, on a completely different note, photo challenge hashtag bossing around. Whoa. Not completely different. Photograph the 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 302 at Senko's mural in Playa Azul. We're keeping it Ford. Everything in that Ford performance page talks about Boss and 302, and so I'm feeling at home. That's funny. I'm looking at something for my 79 Fox body. The first year for it, it needs a replacement because the engine that's in there, I don't even think it's original. And it's pretty tired. We could have used that Mach-E there. Let's go all the way back to the ancient Fords here. But I feel like that would just be nuts. Kind of a waste of money for real. So I went past it. Here we go. A800 1969 Boss Mustang 302. Even though these were only 302 cubic inches, they were still V8s and kind of very good for what they are. For the time. Even today a little bit. Is this the one we want? Is this Senko? I don't think this is. No. Okay, so there's a couple murals out here. Let's go see which one they're talking about. Let's go look. We need the one that's like a leopard headdress thing. Yeah, I'm not really sure where that's at. I know there's like there's a bear to my left and there's something on the player house. Where's the player house? It's way up there. Maybe there's something on the player house. Let's go see. Take ourselves up the beach here, going 100. Wow, awesome. Isn't there something here? I swear. Yes, there is. All right, so this is the one you're going to want to look for. Make sure you get both in the shot. Check. We get Senko's Relaxed Fit Tee, and let me show you on the map where this is. Bossing around complete right here at this player house. That's where you're going to find the mural, Lugar Tranquilo. Very cool. So, as you saw, everything we set out to do today is complete. Weekly, daily, treasure hunt, and photo challenge. We also did a brief synopsis of all of the festival playlists for this week. We're going to get to it all in short order, but that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you tune into tomorrow's video about the trial. From what I see on my end, that is always everybody's favorite. So I will try to do my best to bring it, and I will see you guys there in the next one. Later.